Yo, what's up? Back with another flow, and yeah, today's video, I'm gonna walk you through a pretty simple, but honestly, pretty very helpful and powerful flow, and that is a n8n flow that scrapes Twitter or X based on a keyword that you submit, and then we pull either all of the latest tweets around that keyword or the top tweets around that keyword. We then go through 3 pulls. So we pull the top 3 pages regarding that keyword, and then we pull everything into a Google Sheet. So if I just show you right here, I was testing the flow earlier, and I've been using this quite a bit. You can see that I pull this in just based on the keyword n8n, and you can see right here that we're pulling the likes, the retweets, the replies, how many views the post has gotten, and the actual post, the post ID, and the post URL. So this is a really nice way if you're either struggling with content ideas or just looking to stay up to date on either the top or the latest posts in your niche, or you're looking for copy ideas or ways you can just use the top or latest post in your niche as content. And honestly, that's what I did with a couple of these posts. I literally went through and I found some pretty nice, well-written posts, and I used that to structure my post for this video. So yeah, it gets pretty meta, but honestly, it's super helpful. So I'll walk you guys through the entire flow, and then we can take a look. So as usual, I just fired the flow based off a form submission. So the 2 steps that we have to put in here is the keyword that we want to scrape. So in this case, let's just do AI automation. Then you choose either the top post or the latest. So I'll just go top here. We submit this. We then send everything off to the HTTP request node, which is the Twitter API.io integration that is actually scraping Twitter. We then went through, added the first batch of tweets into the sheets, and then we just run through the entire flow another 2 times. So if I just refresh the sheet right here and go to the bottom. All right, here we go. You can see that here we go. We are now on the AI automation tweets right here. I built in an AI automation that turns product photos into engaging videos. Okay, interesting. 21 likes, not that good. This one has over 1,800. The exact n8n workflow has printing viral tweets. Okay. Still this AI agent that clones viral TikToks. This is from my brother Damien. Right on. So honestly, like, just going through this, I've seen a lot of these tweets or posts in my feed. So yeah, it's just great to kind of like get a good overview of what's popping at the moment. Or again, if you want to just do the latest tweets, you can do that as well. So yeah, you can see right here, AI tools to finish months of work in minutes. Cool. So yeah, you can basically just filter this however you want. And use them for content ideas. So let's just go through the flow real quick. It's super easy. As always, we start off with a form submission. This one, again, you just choose text as the element type, and then field name, just the keyword to scrape, and then same here under the latest or top. This I chose as a drop down list because we either have top or latest as the options. These steps right here, you don't really need to worry about too much, but we're basically just setting a counter based on the pagination. So we scrape basically page 1 for all the top tweets, then we go through, then we send it, then we go through to page 2, and then page 3, and so on. So yeah, no need to worry about this. You don't have to change a thing. Then we move on to the HTTP request node, which is using Twitter API.io's API to actually scrape Twitter. So basically, you just need to go to Twitter API.io, sign up, and then grab your API key right here. It's free. You have a certain amount of scrapes you can do, but yeah, it's free. So and you have tons of credits, so it should be plenty. You basically just need to set this up as a header auth. Then you just put in X API key here, and then your API key, and that's done. Everything else you can just leave the same. You'll have the URL here. For query, which is basically the actual keyword that we want to scrape, you just pull that from the form submission right here. So in this case, it will be AI automation. We pull that here. Then query type, this is where we either put that it is the latest post or the top post. Again, we just drag and drop and pull that over here. Then for cursor, again, don't worry about this too much, but this is basically just like the pagination counter for how many pages we've scraped for that specific keyword. So that is pulled from this counter set node right here. So again, just drag and drop that. We then just basically just use a little bit of code to actually extract all of the tweets. You can see right here for the first run, we pulled 20 tweets, and then we basically just send everything into the Google Sheets. I'll have a Google Sheet template for you, so you guys can just use that. Again, you just need to connect your credentials to Google Sheets, and then map each column manually, and then again, everything right here will be set up for you. If you do want to add in some more details, you'll just need to add in some more steps right here, and then just drag and drop from the nodes that you add in, if that's what you want. Then right here, we basically just go through and make sure that we have we run the entire flow 3 times in total. So we just check if this has been or if this has ran 3 times, and if it hasn't, you can see that we continue down this branch, and then we run through the entire flow another 2 times, and then once it's done 3 times, we just do nothing, and that's the end of the flow, pretty much. So again, right here, we just limit this to 1 run, and then we just set this again right here. This is so we just make sure that we, again, it's a little bit technical, but basically just that we make sure that we don't scrape the same page over and over again. So now for run number 2, we pull the second page, and then for the third run, we'll pull the third page, and so on. So again, we just split everything out here, and then we just run through the entire flow one more time. So you can see right here, we have 59 tweets that we pulled in total that was added to the Google Sheets. And that is pretty much it, guys. Again, not a super like crazy flow, but honestly, it's been super helpful to me just to stay on top of all the posts that are going viral in my niche, and kind of like just reverse engineering not only the actual content ideas, but also how they are presented in terms of like the post and how it was written. So I've been using that a ton, and it's been definitely super helpful for growing my own Twitter account over the past like 11, 12, 13 days that I've been posting consistently now. So yeah, definitely don't sleep on this. If you guys have any questions, for sure, let me know. But that's it for this one, guys. Peace.